What's up, guys? I'm here for FoxCast here, and today I'm gonna need to talk about some important things. Mainly the fact that a lot of developers on GameJolt choose not to put up zip files and instead opt for a different option here. So let's check out the 6 a.m. at the Chum bucket and see what I mean. Yeah, so as soon as I click download, you'll see here in a minute what's wrong with this. But yeah, you get this strange little file. What the hell is this? Well, this is a RAR file. And RAR is a format that is proprietary and requires applications to open, and I cannot open RAR files natively because my Dell doesn't have an opener. Now, I do have a RAR to zip converter, but most of the time when I use that just screws up the game code and breaks a lot of things like it did with Indagar. Now, on itch.io, in comparison, they use zips a lot. And that's really better in my opinion, as it allows a lot of people who do not have standard RAR openers like me to open those files. Now, I looked on GameJolt forums, and Joran says that this is not up to GameJolt, but to the choice of the developer. RAR can only be extracted by RAR, WinRAR, and 7-zip. GameJolt recommends zip because most computers would come with a zip extractor by default. Yet developers can have their own personal reasons for using RAR instead, thus requiring you to install a tool that can extract RAR files, like WinRAR or 7-zip. Wait, let me read that line again. GameJolt recommends a zip because most computers come with a zip extractor pre-installed by default. So in other words, if GameJolt's recommending zip, why aren't people following the recommendation? Joran then goes on to say that RAR is a paid program, meaning that it requires licensing rules, licensing fees, and a whole bunch of other bullshit that you really do not want to deal with. So really, because zip is on the public domain, it has the overall advantage of being used on all platforms, even Windows and Linux. So really you would think that a massive advantage would come from using zip, right? And that you wouldn't have to limit your fan base? Well, some developers, judging by their reaction to comments, really seem hell-bent on limiting their fan base. Dave Microwaves, for instance. Whoa, you realize that I need a Mac in order to port my games to Mac, right? I'm not gonna spend over $1,000 on a useless computer just to port my games to Mac. Sorry, dude. Like, you didn't even listen to the zip theme. That's just complete RBS. Once I download it and get access to the files, how do I start playing? Cannot figure out how. Did you extract the WinRAR file from using WinRAR? Just extract the file and it will work. Like, you're not even offering a zip option? Like, what? What app do you need to play the game? You need WinRAR to extract the RAR folder in order to play. You could use the itch.io app instead if you don't feel like downloading WinRAR. Like, you're not... Who even uses the itch.io app? There must be a zip option. Like, seriously, dude. You should include zip option at least somewhere. Okay, now every game you made is saying I need a PDF file, not a RAR. P.S. I think you need PDF to get a RAR file. That isn't actually how it works. Use WinRAR to extract the RAR file. I'm sure once you download WinRAR, the file will appear as a RAR file instead of a PDF. And you can extract it. So, really, at first, to me anyway, it seemed like this was just a limitation thing where people were just trying to limit their fan base into using their stuff, and using our stuff just to open it. But really, I researched on LifeWire, and I found out that, according to LifeWire, RAR files are only really usable for faster download times and enabling encryption in some instances. However, really, if you're a game developer, you're not really going to use the encryption feature all that much, so kind of doesn't make sense to go with RAR just to encrypt it. Like, really, that doesn't make any sense at all. You are much better off using zip in that respect. So, in other words, in conclusion, I think that more game developers should start using zip on GameJolt than RAR. I really strongly believe this because RAR doesn't really add that much of an advantage. You're not gonna really hear of massive performance gains on games that use RAR or any of that. You're not really gonna hear of any of that. Really, you're only gonna hear of like really a lot of people complaining because of the fact that the developer used RAR in the first place. So really, I think, personally, I believe that they have no good reason to use RAR. Again, guys, you can tell me down in the comments. In fact, I want your opinion in this case. Do you really think that they should stop using RAR? And do you really think that they are just using RAR to make people mad and to kind of limit their users and require them to download more stuff just to access their games? Or do you think that there is a legitimate reason for them using RAR here? Tell me what you think, guys. So, that's pretty much it for this little mini episode here. I pretty much addressed all that needs to be addressed. Be sure to let me know what you think of this down in the comments. And thank you guys for watching this all new video here. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.